Hi YouTube, it's me, the Shy Pianist, or you may know me as Donald of Zephyr Wargames. For today's video, I'll be bringing you a deck profile on deck 30, Shiona, the God Deck. The reason why I decided to showcase this deck now, because with the ban list on its way in literally 2 days of the recording of this video, one of the key components of this deck is being hit, and as a result it won't function as it would be able to after the ban list. So the idea goal of this deck is for you to summon the Critical God of Light, which is the win condition of the deck, and win that way. So let's go straight into the deck profile, but before that I shall mention that this deck is made for fun. If you want to try and make this meta, by all means use this as a base, though there's really no point in doing so, because after the ban list this deck will pretty much cease to function and other engines are going to be used instead. So on the deck profile, so first off I play the 2 Critical God of Light Horakthy. This is a proxy, this is actually not real. This is just so that you can see as a placeholder what the card is. The Critical God of Light, for all of you who don't know what it does, is it's a win condition if you tribute summon Ra, Slifer and Obelisk. You have to tribute those 3 monsters with their original names to then summon this. The summon of this cannot be negated, and then you win the game. For the other gods, I play the 2 Ra, 2 Slifer, and the 2 Obelisk. Now, reason being I play 3 of each is so that you don't want to brick as hard, though you may want to try and consider cards like the Saphir mode, Ra Saphir mode to use, because you can then easily get Ra out a bit more effectively, and the gods are there as powerhouses by themselves as well. So there's really no need to really play 3 of each, otherwise you'll find yourself with too many high level monsters in hand and no level monsters to summon. So onto the main component of the deck, which is why I'm doing the deck profile now, is your 3 Level Eater. So with Level Eater being banned, a big component of the deck is going to be taken out as a result. The idea is that you use your Level Eater to then level eat your high level monsters, get 3 of them on the board, tribute all 3, and then summon a god. And then during your next turn, you then level eat again of your god, and then use those 3 to then tribute summon into your next god. So that's how the deck is was working until the upcoming ban list. So for the rest of the deck, I play 2 Tragodia. This is easily summonable, as I should say. You take damage, summon it. It's a flexible, high-level monster that can change its level, but being a level 10 initially is great for your Level Eater, and that's all there is to it. Next, I play the 2 Heretic Dragon of Tanuti, or Tanut, some people might pronounce it. This basically, if you have 2 Level Eaters in your grave and your opponent controls a monster, you summon this out, Level Eat it twice, and then tribute summon for a god card. Now, reason being I chose Heretic Dragon over, let's say, Link Slayer, is so that because you have the extra level to level eat, though you can argue that, you know, you go Link Slayer, normal summon another monster to then give you additional tribute summon, and then level eat Link Slayer is also a good way to do. But that's my attack choice for this deck. In conjunction with the Level Eater part, you have your 2 Armageddon Knight. You can bump this up to 3, but you know, Level Eater is going to be banned. this was initially so you send your level eater, and funny how I actually didn't decide to put foolish, but oh well. But I played a 2 just so that you have means to actually get level eater into grave as well. I also played 2 Hardened Arm Dragon. You can discard a level 8 monster to then special summon this, but its other effect is what its ideal use is, where if you tribute summon a monster using this as a tribute fodder, that tribute summoned monster can't be destroyed by card effects. So given that extra layer of protection, it's very good to have for any of the 3 gods. Ideally, you would use it with Obelisk, meaning it can't be destroyed by card effects and it can't be targeted by card effects. But there's a lot of spot removal now, so that's all we have for it. And to round up the monsters, I played triple Marauding Captain. Now, this is sort of a thing where, you know, you normal summon this, summon Armageddon Knight, send a level eater to grave, but the reason why I play it at 3 is its second effect, where if you have him on the field, your opponent's monsters can't attack except warrior monsters you control. Now, obviously, having 2 of them on the board, it basically creates that lock of preventing your opponent from attacking at all. That's why I play at 3. And the deck's idea is that you're trying to stall to then tribute summon for your gods effectively, and then win that way. Moving on to spells, I played the 3 triple worm bait. Its effect, if you control an insect type monster, namely level eater, you special summon 2 tokens to your side of the field, but you cannot normal or special summon level 3 or 4 monsters. Well, that's fine, because the reason why you have this is that you special summon a high level monster, you level eat it, and then you worm bait onto the field with your level eater because it's an insect, and then you tribute your level eater and your worm bait tokens to then summon a god card. So yeah, this is also going to be taken out due to level eaters being banned. For the rest of the spells, I played the 2 Convulsion of Nature and the 2 Archfiend's Oath. This combo is basically a pay 500, draw 1 card combo. Yes, it does take up 2 of your slots, spell and trap slots, but for those who don't know what they do, Convulsion of Nature, both players flip their deck upside down. So you basically can see the top card of your deck and your opponent's top card of their deck. Now, Archfiend's Oath, you pay 500 life points, declare a card name. You then check the top card of your deck. If it's that name card's name, you can add it to your hand. Otherwise, you send it to the graveyard. So having this, it gives you knowledge of your next card. You pay 500, and then you draw 1 card, essentially. For other stalling spells, Messenger of Peace is the one to go with. I didn't go with level limit area B or Gravity Bind. This is because this affects both XYZs and now Link monsters. I know the 100 pay cost is it's going to be hard to keep up with, but you have a way to actually keep your life points up in this deck. Moving on, we have triple Gold Sark. This is just for you to search. The deck can stall a bit, so searching with this is not too much of a problem, but obviously in this day's game and meta, it would be considered really slow. On to other spells. Play the 1 Raigeki, just your board wipe. Onto 1 Mound of the Bound Creator. Reason why I play 1 is because of its effect where level 10 or higher monsters can't be targeted. This stops level eater from targeting your Tragodias, your Ra, and even your Slifer from being level eaten. So that's why I only play the 1. But it's also playable at 1 because you have this at your late game stage to then burn for an extra 1000 damage when you have your gods on the board. Next, we have the 1 Card Trader. This is a combo where I was meaning with was saying with gaining life points with Solemn Wishes, because you gain 500 on your draw, and then your standby phase, you use card trader, then shuffle back in one card and draw again. So you essentially gain 1,000 life points per turn during your turn. And to round up the deck, I play the 2 Metal Reflex Slimes. They're both level 10, 3 summon monster, 3000k defense, and level eating off this is really nice to have. So that's it for the main deck. Onto the extra deck. It's pretty flexible because of the way level eater is. So I play a variety from rank 10 all the way down to rank 3, sorry. So I play the 2 Gustav Max, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max, just for that extra burn to finish your opponent. It's always good to have. 1 rank 9 I chose with number 9 Dyson Sophia. Great to attack directly if your opponent has a attack monster, and the way it can recycle materials is also nice. The 1 rank 8 Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, great to effect negator and protection. Enough said, really. For the rank 7 I play rank 7s, I play 1 Big O and 1 Draco Sack. They're very great, very good rank 7s in its general sense. And then onto rank 4s, I play the 1 Garagar Cowboy, the 1 Castell, and the 1 Tornado, and the 1 Dark Rebellion. Just generic rank 4s, simple uses, spell and trap removal, spot removal of something you don't really can't really get rid of. Better beat stick if you ever come to requiring it, which, I don't know if you ever would see this in play. And Cowboy for game, which is always nice. Rank 3s, I played the Mecha-Equip Engineer and the Phantom Knights of Breaksword. This is for just spot removal and your protection. And for the rank 1, which I forgot to mention, is Slacker Magician, because your level eaters, if you have nothing to tribute someone off with because you bricked or something, which is likely to happen, to be fair, in this deck, you go into Slacker Magician for the play. And to round up for the extra deck, I play the 1 Borrowload Dragon, because you can get out 4 effect monsters out pretty easily, and it's a very good, very good rank link 4 monster to play. So that is it for the deck video, or deck profile, really. In the next video, I will talk about, just like in the other previous format with my Madolche deck, I will talk about the deck's history, in a sense, of just so that you guys sort of want, for those who may want to know about how this deck came to be, a sort of test hand, so you can sort of try and see how the deck would have played effectively, and just some text that you might choose to going forward with this deck. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, guys, happy doling!